Hi everybody, welcome back to Movie Related. Well, before I head off on my next cruise vacations, the guys decided let's talk about some things that we're currently watching in case they might interest you out there. And who knows, we might surprise ourselves with what we're currently watching. And you might want to tune in.
Okay, coffee everywhere. That was my next coffee. Damn it!
Why don't you start us off with what show are you currently watching?
Okay, first I want to start with one that I finished watching before my current one.
Okay.
Okay, we've been having a big deal of success watching animated shows.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Arcane, awesome. I watched finally Avatar, awesome. But there's another animated show out there called The Dragon Prince.
Okay.
I think I remember you talking about this one.
Yeah, The Dragon Prince. This is an amazing cartoon. It's good for kids and adults. Adults will appreciate some of the humor in it. It's not only kid humor. So it has a really high score on IMDb. If you're into animated videos or animated shows, check The Dragon Prince. It's really good.
Okay.
Currently, we are knee-deep in The Prodigal Son. Have you heard of it?
Nope.
I'm the one who told your wife to watch it.
Oh, there you go. So The Prodigal Son is, there is a serial killer, and he is nicknamed the Surgeon because he's a doctor. He's killed 23 people, and he is now incarcerated in a mental institution lockup. Of course, his son is the one who turned him in when he's like 10, 12 years old. But the father, when the son discovered his misdeeds, chloroformed him and did all this stuff to him to block out those memories, and even attempted to kill him, although it didn't go through with it, just to cover it up. So the kid is traumatized. The kid grows up with freakish night terrors, and he becomes a profiler because he wants to make the world right for what his father did. Basically, son's a profile working with the police, going after all these serial killers, and he happens to go back and talk to his father for, hey, so what do you think is going through this serial killer's mind? And each serial killer has like a designation. Oh, this is the kind of serial killer that's titled this, and this kind of serial killer
Like the Blacklist.
is this. Yeah. So you get to go through all these just individual episodes with an overarching story of the family. Are the kids becoming too much like their serial killer father? Like, is it in their blood? And we're enjoying it so far. So I think if you're into those cop shows, this is decent.
Do that.
Yeah.
All right.
Hi, I'm Malcolm Bright. I catch killers for a living.
It was the 3rd of September. That day I'll always remember.
My father is one of the most notorious serial killers ever.
Malcolm.
He taught me everything there is to know about the criminal mind. Mimicking another serial killer. Who? My father.
Do not go to him.
You have a copycat.
Really? I'm flattered. And deeply concerned.
Save it. I need your help.
Let's solve the murder.
Okay. Mark, what are you watching?
I've actually got 3 things on the go right now.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I'm watching.
How could you possibly have 3 things and not watch the things that we are doing for the channel?
Well, because the things that I'm watching, I feel like are probably better.
Oh.
And you've been proven wrong.
Yeah. Well, so I'm watching right now. So we've never watched Survivor, like at all. And there's like we're up to season 40 or something like that in Survivor. So, but we like the kinds of shows like the games, like the Gladiator games and the American Ninja Warrior and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. And so we started watching Survivor. We started back at season 1. We're now on season 7. And it's just fun to, you see them going into their challenges and winning the games, and you start rooting for people that you...
Is it fun? Doesn't it feel like it's scripted?
I think the later seasons might. In the beginning, not so much. I think I'm starting to get to the stuff where I feel like the drama is a little bit scripted.
Out of curiosity, are you the kind of person that enjoys shows like Big Brother or
No.
Jersey Shore?
No. My wife, yes, would like that kind of stuff, I think. Not me. I don't like scripted reality, right? I'm also watching Superman and Lois. Have you tried that yet?
No.
No.
Okay. So Superman and Lois is sort of a new take on Superman that I wasn't expecting to like. You've seen Supergirl, or at least one episode of Supergirl, which I feel like is a really woke version of the superhero franchise that they've created. The guy that plays Superman in that series has his own spin-off show. It's Superman and Lois. He does a really good job. And the show is not written with any social agenda.
Well, that was the buzz on the internet. All those channels that are super anti-woke, they were saying that this show is amazing.
And it is. It's Superman. He's now married to Lois. So she knows his secret, and her father knows his secret. And he runs the military. And he has 2 twin boys. One of his boys is starting to present some talents. And it's not the boy that you would expect. One is really, charismatic and, good socially, and the other one not so much, but he's starting to have different abilities. I'm really enjoying it. We're in the first season of it. So I'm at the end of the first season, and if season 2 comes out, I'll be watching it. I liked it.
Okay.
Number three, and I'm only into like the second episode of it, but I've started watching the new season of Dexter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and so I didn't even finish like the original.
I watched
Run.
2 seasons of the original run.
Yeah.
I enjoyed them a lot, but I didn't continue.
Yeah, so I watched maybe the first 3 seasons of the original run, and then it sort of got stale. But the new season, they're starting it off on sort of a good arc. He's basically adopted a new identity, and he's living as this new identity in a little wintry farmhouse town, like a really small village.
And he's a serial killer?
He hasn't done anything. You remember the Dark Passenger was what he referred to as that little voice in his mind. There was no dark voice in his mind in the first episode, at least most of the first episode, but that silence where that voice would be talking is still there, right? So there's a lot of silent parts, and you know that would be the narration, but it's just, something is missing until something happens where he starts to hear the voice again, and you know that, okay, well, now he's back.
So you're happy watching this?
I think I'll continue. It hasn't upset me yet. So,
Okay.
how
That's a
about you,
plus.
Don? Yeah.
All right. I'm watching one continued series that's the new season. This is still playing right now. I think we're on episode 9. Is Bull. And Bull is a trial scientist where he analyzes the jurors, and he comes up with all their quirks and phobias and all this, and he tries to influence the decision of that jury in any trial.
So he's a court profiler.
Yeah. And he has all these algorithms. They have investigators they used to work with the FBI and all this stuff. Now, normally this series they connect from one to the other, but just loosely. Like, it's not a, hey, this happened last week kind of thing. This season they've gone to, this happened last week.
Right.
And I don't like it as much. Because they've gone off in this whole direction of, like, he's usually this cocky guy, this very confident guy, and in the first episode of this season, his child gets kidnapped. And he goes through all this turmoil. And then by the third episode, now he can't trust anybody. He's not thinking straight. He's not working. But I don't like that part. I want the courtroom drama. I enjoy the courtroom antics, the decision making, the twists and the plots. And they've left that.
They didn't know where to go with the show.
Yeah. And one of the girls who's the FBI detective, she's not in. Oh, she's off visiting her sick mother. Okay, haven't seen that anymore. The main lawyer I used to really like. Suddenly he's only in every third episode, and they have another lawyer who used to be their guy who dresses people for court,
Right.
like their stylist. He got his lawyer degree, and now he's the lawyer. But I don't like him
That's
as
the
much.
sign of a show falling apart.
Yeah, I don't like this now. This season, I'm not enjoy. I still like the show, but it's starting to not.
Even last season was annoying
Yeah.
you because they were bringing COVID into every episode.
Yeah, but that was every show. Every show you watched that was like everybody was saying had the mask on, and TV should be the break from reality. It should not be the reality, and that's what I don't like about that. And then I'm watching an older show that's well, not old, but Man with a Plan with Joey from Friends.
Okay. I remember the title, but I have never seen it.
Yeah. Now he came out with Joey afterwards. Big bomb. This one is entertaining as heck. He's got a brother, he's married, he's got 3 kids. One really smart kid, one older girl who tries to get away with stuff, and a really dumb boy. But his brother's really dumb.
So is he basically Joey?
He's not a dumb Joey, but he's a sneaky guy in this one. You can tell it's him because he kind of has the same acting ability, right? No matter what, but he's trying to undermine things. He's trying to get away with things on his wife because he wants to do it. Like he tries to trick everybody and he backfires and all this stuff.
Is this like Home Improvement?
It's kind of like Home, but a completely different feel.
I don't get it. He's scheming to do what? Like cheat on his wife?
No. Like if he wants to, I want to go motorcycle riding in the desert with my friends, and he comes up with all these elaborate schemes of where he's going, but he's not really going there, and he gets caught and all this kind of stuff.
And every episode is a different kind of
No,
scheme.
it could be something happening at school. He gets talked into being the kid's house parent, and the teacher takes advantage of him and has him building all these different things. And he owns a construction company. He has all kinds of things happen.
I'm not sure it's for me.
I think if you give it a try, give it 3 episodes, I think you will find it an enjoyable comedy. It took me 3 episodes. The first one I'm going, and then by the third one I'm going, and now I like it. It grew on me, and once I knew the characters' personalities, like the mother and the father, they have 3 kids and they love their kids, but they want the other to do the work. If you know what I mean. They're the older daughter wants to go shopping and with all her friends, and they argue over who's going to take them to the mall because they both don't want to do it, and they come up with these schemes so they don't have to do it, and they end up doing more work.
Don, I live that.
Yeah, exactly. That's why it's relatable. No one likes their kids.
It's true. Ask my mom.
Yeah, I'm on the phone with her every night. She's going, oh.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's what I'm watching. Man with a Plan and Bull, which was one of my favorite shows for a couple seasons.
And now it's off the rails.
It's starting. It's in that throes of where are we going to go from here, and I'm not a fan of this season
Yeah.
so far.
It sounds like the making of the last season.
Yeah, or next season will be the last one.
Yeah.
But so far it was good. So we're up until this season. It was a good show. I was really enjoying it.
All right.
So there you go.
Well, what are you watching?
That's 7 things. 7 things we're currently watching right now. And of course, there are random things. I watch every time I turn on Netflix, they always have that one head of the show. Watch this. All right, click. And sometimes it's good, and
And yet
sometimes
he
it's
says,
bad.
"Oh, I'm so busy with work and stuff." And
I am.
Yeah.
But when I go to my bed at night,
What? This is work?
that's dawn time.
No.
That didn't sound right at all, did it?
No.
All right, no. But I watch, I go to sleep with the TV on every night, right? Because I used to work nights, and that used to drown out the noise when I'm trying to sleep during the day. So I have that habit. TV's on all night. So I start a show at night, and I'll start sitting there watching it. Sometimes it's really good, and I end up going through 4 or 5 episodes. Sometimes it's really bad, and I'm sound asleep in 15 minutes. So sometimes I really hope I'm turning that on and it's a bad show so I get a good night's sleep.
That's the spirit.
Yeah. And a lot of times that happens. So let us know, what are you guys currently watching? Recommend something to us, because as far as real TV is concerned right now, new shows and everything on TV, I watch one new show on TV,
Oh,
like actual cable.
and we have to watch, I guess, the second part of season 1 of Masters of the Universe.
No, we don't. And until next time, we'll see you on the channel.
Okay, coffee everywhere. That was my next coffee. Damn it.